At least 3 people are dead. The shooter also died by suicide. Take a look at this photo of people barricaded inside the building. We could see people walking outside of the building with their hands up. Shootings
might be just another summer night in New York, but around here it is a wall of light and sound, all because that shooter entered the building, and now 3 are dead, plus the shooter. You saw those images of the office workers in that building barricading themselves in, not knowing what was happening to them or to anyone else within that building, where the shooter was, what was going to happen. And they barricaded themselves in and awaited further instruction. And slowly, police have been going through the building, trying to clear floors one by one. But rest assured, police and other emergency personnel are there combing every floor, making sure that it is in fact the case that the shooter who was neutralized, who killed himself on the 33rd floor, was alone, and that there's nothing else in that building. But right now we do not know the motive of the shooter. We just know that there are 3 dead, many more injured, and the shooter is dead, and they are working to clear the building and make sure that nothing else happens and that everyone else can go home safely, Lindsay.
I understand you're 3 blocks away, so you may not be able to tell. As far as we know, the building is still under lockdown?
Yes, that's what we can tell, but they are, if people are to leave the building, and some have been able to leave the building, I believe it depends on which floor. Again, it was a very high floor that the shooter made his way up to, the 33rd floor, where he ultimately took his own life, and people were barricading themselves in on many floors. They were locked down throughout the building, but on lower floors, people were able to get out. We have not yet encountered in our position here anyone who has announced that they have come directly out of the building, but we have reported here that people were able to leave under a police escort, many having to leave with their hands up to show to police and other emergency personnel that they were not a threat and that they were merely bystanders in this unbelievable incident. To think in Midtown Manhattan, in the state of New York, with stringent gun laws, that this could happen. Major, but to think a shooter would come to Midtown Manhattan and go into an office building that holds Blackstone, KPMG, big businesses, the NFL, and that this could happen, it's certainly shaken a lot of people here.